In his songs and in life, Neil Young is known for speaking his mind.
I don't sing for nobody.
Now the musician is taking on the streaming site Spotify. In a now-deleted letter, Young says he is canceling all his music availability on Spotify as soon as possible because the platform is spreading false information about vaccines. They can have Rogan or Young, not both, he says.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
He's talking about comedian-turned-wildly popular podcast host Joe Rogan, a podcast known for inviting COVID-19 contrarians with confusing and dangerous views.
He won't challenge them, won't challenge their claims, and often their evidence is very flimsy.
As listeners increasingly turned to podcasting during the pandemic, Rogan cashed in with an exclusive contract with Spotify. The Joe Rogan Experience now reaches an estimated 11 million people an episode.
So now we're seeing the type of numbers on podcasts that rival, mainstream TV shows. And with that comes responsibility.
But while addressing misinformation has become commonplace on other platforms,
YouTube has to do it. Twitter has to do it. Facebook has to do it. Okay, so they're all doing it. They're producing content and they're moderating it. Spotify isn't doing it.
While many of Rogan's controversial COVID chats are still online, Spotify is staying silent. As for Neil Young, this music critic says if there's a through line to his career, it's his willingness to speak out.
You can read a history book and then you can go through his catalog, and he has had something to say at every important moment in history, and he has said it loudly.
As the industry waits, she'll be watching to see if other artists join Young, forcing the streamer to choose between the musicians and the podcasting megastar. Eli Glassner, CBC News, Toronto.